Hello everybody, Raptor King of the West here, and today we are back in Minecraft Dinosaurs, and I am up here in my storage room. Not because we are doing anything in this area, but because I think you guys are going to be really proud of me, okay? There's less chests here. I sat down, I spent a couple hours doing it. It's all sorted. Every single chest is sorted in some way that makes some amount of sense. I did it. It finally happened. It took so long, but I did do it. And we're tidying things up, and we're going to ignore the basement. Haven't done anything down here yet. This is still... I mean, these are all sorted, but it's a mess down here still. No, but today, we're actually going right back to the Arctic outpost. If it'll... Yep, there we go. Load that we have teleported here. Because we are getting the Elismotherium, which... Last time we got the Elismotherium, it had a horn, but, doesn't seem to have that anymore, or at least not as prominently as it used to. It looks more like a nub now. I don't know. We'll see when we actually get it, but even this here seems to be more of a nub. Not that that necessarily means anything. Now, yep. So we are getting the Elismotherium today. My enclosure idea involves a lot of snow, so I finally have a use for all of this, and if I need more, I know where to get some. I can just shovel the doorstep. Now, where am I going to put this enclosure? I'm glad you asked. We have the William Mammoth enclosure over here. We have our Smilodon enclosure here. Oh, if Minecraft doesn't lag too much. We have a decent bit of area over here, but the problem is that there's a lot of powdered snow that I don't want to deal with. So we're going to put the enclosure right in here with these ice spikes. Minecraft, can you chill? Thank you. Nope, it can't chill. That was a massive jump. Alright. So we got snow blocks. I have an idea. I have a dream. And we're gonna get an Elismotherium enclosure. The parents for the Elismotherium are over here. We have a pig and a sheep. Actually, let's check on our Smilodons. Are they eating their parents? Don't seem to be. Are they hungry? They are. I don't know how long these parents are gonna last. You're very hungry. That's not good. I might need to actually go get food for them at some point. If both of their parents survive this episode, I'll get them some food off camera. I promise. Now, I don't know why this area only lags when I'm recording. I was doing a bunch of stuff off camera. No lag. Second I hit record, that's when it all starts. But no, I mean, let's just get into this. I'm essentially making a snowbank, really. Oh, what was that? Okay, everything's fine. Small little glitches. How do I want these incorporated? I feel like... Alright, well this... The unfortunate thing is that we're not actually going to be able to tell super easily where my enclosure starts and ends and whatnot. Because it's all snow. Everything, everywhere is snow. We're going to get some snow going that way. Okay, we can have a bigger window than that, you know what? No, not there. Just go over here somewhere. Unclear. unclear what my plan is until it is done, honestly. I never know what's going on until the enclosure is finished. That's not true. Ooh, we have some powdered snow that might be a problem, because I don't think that the Elasmotherium is able to walk on powdered snow. But that's okay. Alright, and then we'll go... Alright, we only have a little bit of powdered snow that we actually have to deal with. That should be good. Now we just have to vaguely make this secure. And then we can start making it look good. Why is the powdered snow causing a lag spike? Because oh, weird. I think it is particles that fall from it, but we shouldn't be getting any lag, Minecraft. Why is this happening? I don't know. Anyway, enclosure. Is this technically secure? No, not even slightly. Lovely. Okay. Once it's technically secure, which would be, ignoring this front section, this would be technically secure. That front section I'm not too worried about, because we still need a window to see in. Right, we need to be able to see our Elasmotherium. Just build up some snowbanks. We'll probably do the same thing with the glass that we did last episode, where we gradient it. Except I don't think I'm gonna gradient it to clear this time. I think we'll just go to white. Glass, just gonna honestly turn these all into glass panes. Not all of them, but a solid chunk of them. Blue, some white. There we go. How long do I have left of that bad omen? 31 minutes till I can go to a village. Hopefully I don't need to. And my mouse is being buggy today. I apologize. There we go. Nope, okay. There we go. Minecraft, behave. Thank you. I want to get this enclosure looking good. I have to do any interior for it still. I mean, doesn't have to be super complicated, honestly, this one, so... My idea for this one is it's just a bit simpler than the others have been, really. That's the only difference. Same love and care is getting put into it, but the idea is a bit less, groundbreaking, if that's even the right word. Just gotta make this look semi-natural. Natural out here. This side is gonna be a bit more difficult. Actually, no. Okay, see, so this is what I wanted. It kind of looks like you're looking into an ice cave. I'm not gonna put a roof across the entire top, I don't think. But like that. Because if we step back now... Look at that. Then we build up the sides of the inside. It'll still be open. Not a monster. It'll still be open. But it will have this sort of cave effect that I think is just going to be really fun. How's that looking? Oh, did I guess that to the right level? Lovely. Now that I think about it, this might be, like, the most reasonably timed episode we've had in a while. Like, lengthwise. Because we've had a lot of long episodes. I'll be the first to admit it. Okay, and it is my fault, for sure. I'm in control of that. And I've just been letting it happen. But this might actually be like a semi-normal length to video for the first time in a while, for sure. Although every time I've said that in the past, it has not been true. So let's... We'll see. Is that one more up? I might need more snow. This is when the problem for length always starts, is that I will run out of a block that I need. That's when the issue for time always occurs, because then I just have to go and get it. And I'm not too worried about cutting it down ever. Like, cutting down the length of me gathering supplies. Maybe I should be more concerned about it, but I don't know. It's been relatively chill so far. It's ended up with a much calmer style of video, which I'm alright with that, honestly. I have come to, like, that is my style, to me, is just a bit calmer. Don't know if it's the best, or if I can even really call that a style, but that's what's going on. Yep, still have that cough from, like, almost a month ago now. Not going away anytime soon. Unfortunately for everybody. I did make that weird. Cool, there we go. And we are out of snow. But that is okay. Because I know where we can get some. That's right. I'm actually going to go down here for it. That was not powdered snow. I was sort of hoping it was. We're just going to come down here. Because I can mine it up. Dig it all up. Without destroying the natural beauty of the area. Because this, next snowfall, all this gets covered again. Oh dear. That was fine. Ooh. Is this gonna give me a fossil? It is. I don't think we need any DNA unless they add a new dinosaur, which they haven't yet. But I'll still throw it in the analyzer, which is all the way back at the ranger outpost still. If I get a relic scrap somewhere, somehow, not really sure how, I can make an analyzer out here. And then we will have no more biofossil to analyze with it. But that is neither here nor there. Alright, let's get some blocks. Let's get some blocks going here. My mouse would like to behave. I'm sorry. Really? I don't know what mod added that recipe, but I got questions. I got so many questions. Namely, why? Why can I craft the snow layer vertically? Alright. Hopefully this is enough. We don't really have much left to go, so it should be fine. Actually... Seven more? How's that? I think that's exactly the effect I was hoping for, honestly. We need a way in. We do need a way in. We'll do another one of these rooms. This one is gonna be tiny. Very small room. I picked a terrible ice spike. But that's okay. Because honestly, it's not really important. We need a floor, though. Alright, let's get a couple of blocks just to spruce up that room. Do I have saplings? Acacia. We have 3 saplings. That's good. Speaking of acacia, I think I need 5, and then we'll do some doors. Bring the sapling. 2 saplings with us. Some bone meal. And... For some water, we're gonna need those trapdoors. As we discovered last episode, that effect does work well. Honestly, there we go. There's a porch. I don't think I have any dirt, I'm now realizing. Did I bring any dirt? If I didn't, I know where to find it now, because everything is sorted. How long is that going to last? No idea. Hopefully it'll last a long time. Minecraft, please. Thank you. We got enough dirt. We do have enough dirt. Okay. Let's get a tree cooking. Let's get some water running. Whatever else we need. One tree. Let's also just declare this second tree here. That's clear. Please don't use that, and that's all my bone meal. Trees, you guys are really being difficult. Why do they need so much bone meal? What could they possibly need all the bone meal for? I'm gonna let the dirt patch under this one be a bit more weirdly shaped. Single grass block. I'm not just doing this, like, cold enclosure because I can, by the way. I did look into it, as I always do. And the Elasmotherium, it lived in a pretty ranged set of habitats, like meadows and the tundra steppe, or, as we referred to it last episode, the mammoth steppe. I am going to need more dirt. We're going home. But you guys get to see how quickly I can find the dirt in the new storage system. Look at that. That was actually faster than I expected. I expected my first guess to be wrong. And then I would have to look a little bit. But, like, I knew the general area. But now that worked super effectively. Why is this grass not spreading? You have direct sunlight. This is going all over the place. No, it's not. I placed some of those. I'm disappointed in myself. I apologize. Alright. Okay, let's get water. Needs to be a thing. Idea. Hold on, I just want to make this look natural. But my idea... my idea is... so that it cannot freeze. Waterfall. Yeah. Literally no reason. Honestly. But... there we go. Just need to fill all of those now, which means I need to go get water. And are the Smilodon's parents still alive? They are, amazingly. I don't know why you guys want to be so close to this door. I get that it's warm, but there are some very hungry Smilodons over here. It's a little bit dangerous, actually, for you guys. Maybe I should have left them near the mammoth enclosure, where there wasn't risk of getting mauled to death. But it'll be fine, because the Smilodons are not gonna escape. Thank you, Minecraft. And then, if I do this, and place some here. Yeah. Minecraft water physics are clunky even after 1.13, but at least they work most of the time. And that is a waterfall. That's actually our whole water system. Our only problem is that our trees haven't grown. Which means we don't have any ferns, which means that our elasmotheriums are gonna starve. So how are we gonna solve that? Simple. I have no idea, because I have no bone meal here. I know that for a fact. No bone meal, no bones. I went through all of my chests. What drops bones? That's the question. Skeleton, skeleton horse, stray, and a wither skeleton. I don't know where to find a wither skeleton. Dimorphodon DNA, not bad. Okay. I need bones, or bone meal. Is there any way to get bone meal? Compost, analyzer, sifter, block drop loot, entity loot, cod, pufferfish, salmon, tropical fish. I know a river. That's had fish before. if I'm lucky, we can get some bone meal. It would be even luckier if I found a bunch of skeletons. That'd be really nice. You know what? I should check. Did this have any? No, this didn't have any bones in it. That is unfortunate. And that's a zombie spawner, so I can't just break the torch and farm it. This is what's going to make the episode take time. This would have been perfect. This would have been a perfectly length video. It still can be. All I need is bone meal. Or bones, or like anything, actually. Seriously, anything. Ooh, wait. Idea. Think there are bone blocks in the nether. The question is how close to them are any of my waypoints. Actual area, relatively close. Where's my bastion? Nowhere near. Okay. Actual area. What direction? This way. I don't have any gold with me, so we do need to be careful. Also need to be careful of hoglins anyway. Ooh. Oh, you're not happy. You are not happy. That is risky. That was a risky decision. Oh, this is not where I need to be. Okay. You are concerning me. Sorry. Oh, this is also not where I need to be, though. Okay, so that was just needless death and blood loss. Ooh, I'm not liking the minor lag spikes. That's not putting a smile on my face while I'm doing something precarious. But this is my quickest way to get bones. I have not done anything that reckless since Nether Quest. Still far more used to the Nether than I should be, but have not been this reckless in a while. Cannot see what's shooting at me, so we're just gonna... Why did I think that would work? Eat. And that is a skeleton. Alright, we're gonna be slightly less stupid. Soul Sand Valley SV. Would this work? Is this cheating? That's my second question. I don't want my stuff to... Oh, I wasn't even on fire anymore? I overreacted, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. We're gonna go back to the Soul Sand Valley. Get ourselves a couple of bone blocks. Maybe kill that skeleton. Look at that. Honestly, I needed more waypoints out here anyway. That skeleton didn't drop any bones. And this ghast is being a problem. Doesn't help that I can't see it. Okay. If I could see the ghast, I'd at least be able to do something about it. Okay. I'm here for bone blocks, and that is it. Are you... You're still a problem. More because I have low health than because you're an actual threat of, like, knocking me off, but... not happy about that. But this is what we needed. This is what we needed. I just need to not die. How much does that get me? How much? 15 bones. 45 bone meal. Okay. Am I gonna push my luck? It's just... There's a lot right here. I'll get as much as I can. This is so precarious. Stressful. Stressful. I already had to redo my entire inventory because of stupid stuff I did in the nether. Just so that I don't leave a mess. Okay. Portal home. Arctic outpost. Bones. Bone meal. They are gonna grow. These trees, they don't have a choice. They're gonna grow now. I don't have any ferns in that enclosure. Ferns are all the way out here. At our mammoth enclosure. I just need a couple. Not too many. 1 or 2. Actually, we really only need 2. Perfect. That was... That was perfect. Exactly what we needed. Thank you. Unnamed woolly mammoth. Everything in this area needs a name. Tragic. It is awesome that you guys, like, have suggested names for things. They've mostly been in the warmer area, but this area also has only existed for, like, 3 episodes, so... Either are you gonna grow? What? Why is... There shouldn't be a problem. Am I gonna have to move you? Okay, you grew off of where I wanted, but I don't really care, actually. I'm probably gonna leave that. What if I make you closer as well? Oh my god, that worked?! How's that look from the outside, though? Like, should I be mad about that? It looks a little bit cramped, but nothing I'm not willing to work with. Let's get our ferns down. Get our ferns down. There we go. Just gonna shave off that bottom section. Alright. How long have we been going for? I need to check, hold on. We're at like 32 minutes. Which still makes this the most reasonably length video in a while. The bar is low. The bar is very low. But this is going to be a sub 40-minute video. Which I don't think we've done in a long time. Admittedly, my goal was like 27 minutes. When I realized that there was a chance of getting a reasonable length. But sometimes you just gotta let stuff happen. You know? Go on a random quest into the nether for some bone blocks, because you need bone meal. Why not? Almost die in the nether because you're reckless. Yeah! Let's do it! I'll be reckless every day. In Minecraft, obviously. Be safe. Be safe. Alright. Now that the parents are enjoying their new enclosure, we need to make them parents. And I know just how to do that. We have some embryos stashed away inside of this unfinished build. Look, I just did the storage. You guys need to cut me some slack on finishing everything else, okay? But I did the thing. And I'll continue to do the things. But you gotta give me like 5 minutes. Anyway. 1 pig. 1 sheep. Gonna give those some time. And then we will have 2 adorable Ella's Motheriums in our zoo. This is still unconnected from the main zoo, which is unfortunate. Oh, those are items in the Smilodon enclosure. Yep, okay, so those... There are no more parents. Yeah. I'll set up some memorials. They weren't named. You guys never named the parents. Maybe we don't name the parents. Actually, we can name the parents of any of the herbivores, just not the carnivores. We'll keep these, and I'll set up some memorials in the in-between rooms. If you guys still want to name the, dead parents, be my guest. They can be named. I'll name the item before putting it in the item frame. No. The main things that need to get named anyway are the prehistoric creatures. The parents are just also here and, like, they gave birth to a prehistoric creature, so they can get some recognition. We can name them. I really like how this enclosure turned out, though, and the window effect works well. The general cave-like feeling, which I could complete, but then I would need to put lights inside of here. I do like the waterfall. That was a fun addition. What are you guys at? 45.5. 48.5. Lovely. I don't know what to do while we wait. So we're just gonna admire. Look at that. You know what? Thought the trees looked a bit cramped, but it's kind of growing on me. I don't know how tall the Elasmotheriums get, so it might become a problem, but if it doesn't, that's great, and if it does, they will eat the solution. You know, just carve it out a little bit. These are already filling in, which is lovely. This side as well. Perfect. I got a magic conch shell. I have nothing to command with it over here, but it's a command item. You can use it to command dinosaurs. Each dinosaur is a different one. I think most of the ones that we have over here use, like, sticks or skull sticks, stuff like that. Drums. Do these even have a recipe? These do have a recipe. I don't know if they work. Old versions of this mod, you used to be able to command lots of dinosaurs at once with the drums. Then that feature got removed. I don't know if it's back or not. But, like, some of the dinosaurs back at the warmer area use, like, sticks and stuff for command items. The magic conch is a command item. So I can use it to be like follow, wander, stay. That is mostly for aquatic creatures. Where's the pig? Oh, that's not good. That is... Is there no pig anymore? Okay, oh my goodness, you are as big as your mom. Hi! You're shareable, that's lovely. You are adorable, first off. You look a little bit goofy. And I mean that in a loving way, I promise. But you do look a little bit goofy. Here, eat my... Don't eat my bread. I need my bread. You are adorable, but you are very derpy. So there's our two... Oh, dear. Oh, no. Has tragedy struck? Did I waste an embryo? This is one way to find out that there's a gap in the enclosure. I don't even think that the Elasmotherium would have been able to fit. Where was that? Over here? Oh, where? There's an item somewhere. Okay, come on. No, I want to be able to walk around down here. Please. And... see, I'm seeing... the pig would have dropped pork chops. The only item I'm seeing is over this point, or... ah, there it is. No. Did it drown? It drowned? Hold on. Can I... okay, that's gonna be... we need to cover that up. Oh, this is a tragedy. It didn't become a mom yet. So we're just gonna feed these guys. Yeah, they're full. They have eaten a lot of meat today. Good for them. This could have gone better. Okay, snowballs. I don't need many. 8 should be way more than enough. Let's just cover that so that you can get up there and breathe, but not escape. Proceed to immediately make it so that you cannot breathe. There we go. Okay, well, we have one lovely Ella's Motherium. She is adorable. Where is she? Okay. Hi. You're adorable, and you're derpy, and please don't die. Okay. You want to help me outro the video? Awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have an amazing day, and goodbye.